Welcome. I'm Jackie McElroy. We're at Casco 24 in Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm here with Roel.
Hi, Jackie.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
I know, it's been so long. You just won an award today for
Yes.
your service with ODTUG. You've been on the board since 2016.
Not continuously since 2016, but I was in 2016, and then my term ended, my one-year term at the moment in time, and then in 2018 I got re-elected and been in the board since, so it's almost 6.5 years now.
So how do you feel about your time on the board coming to an end?
It's a little bit twofold. I know there's still so much to do, and I like helping out, and I like to support the organization. Of course, there are multiple ways to do so, but the board is one thing. And on the other hand, other people should have both the opportunity and the chance to do that themselves as well. So we need new people.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of ODTUG and the board, your face is always in that image. Since I started coming to the conference and getting involved in the Apex community, you've been one of the people that's been one of the driving forces behind that, about getting people involved. And I think you brought so many people into the community, into ODTUG. I know you'll still be around and still doing things, I hope. But
That's
it
the plan,
just
though.
seems like you are so ingrained in the organization and you've done so much.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any favorite memories or things that you've accomplished?
Favorite memories. So the first open mic nights were very, very legendary, and they are so successful they've been copied by other conferences as well. Especially the first one, because it was new. Nobody had did that before. They were very good. So now it's still there, and they're making changes each and every year. So they're slightly different. But it's still a good concept, because people go there, present, people attend, so it's still a market for it.
Last night's open mic maybe was the biggest I had ever seen.
Yeah?
I didn't get to attend the whole thing, but I peeked into the room.
I heard good stories about it.
Yeah.
People were amazed by what has been presented there.
And you span both the Apex and database communities.
Yeah, more or less. So I'm a little bit in between. So it's also because in the board we don't have a database representation right now. And I'm the most, it's closest to my heart for every member of the board, I guess. So it's easy for me to pick it up.
So take me back a little bit. How did you get to where you wanted to be on the board and get involved? Like, what was your path to becoming involved?
My path is, the first K-Scope I attended was in New Orleans in 2012, was that? So I just was an attendee at the time. The second one I presented. And then I was part of the abstract rating committee. And then I became the content lead for Apex. So a little bit more.
A very similar path.
It was apparently a very similar path. But maybe that's the normal path. And then eventually I said, okay, I would like to step up and be one of the directors of the organization as well. And I didn't get in the first time, so almost no one gets elected in the first time.
Hard.
It's like you have to try two or three times to get elected anyway. But that doesn't matter. So that's good, because that means there's a lot of interest for people to leading this organization. So we have volunteers. That's a good thing.
For people that are in our community, what are some benefits of getting involved and being part of a user group and giving your time volunteering?
So if you volunteer, if you give your time to the organization, you get a lot of stuff back, and that's people, networking. Everyone knows you, and people know you as well. So I get stopped in the hallways and asked all kinds of questions relating to Apex, and I have no clue who the person is. But everybody knows you because you're being visible. So that's and networking part, but also your name gets out. So from a commercial perspective, it also works. But that should never be the goal. But if that's your goal, that will fail. It's just a nice little side effect.
No, it's amazing to see your career in ODTUG through the years, and I can only hope that we have more people get involved and be as involved as you've been in this organization.
I hope so too. So that was totally my pleasure. It was my pleasure. I'm still here, so
You're still here.
I'm
and
not
I
going
hope-
anywhere. So
No, and I hope that. Do you have any plans for volunteering outside of the board? I know you can't run
Oh,
for
yeah.
the board again, but.
oh yeah,
for a few years.
already dropped my name with Monty. Say if you need some help, some assistance, whatever, just let me know for next year or the years after.
You get hooked on it once you start volunteering in a
Yeah,
community.
maybe a little bit, but it would be totally different to attend the K-Scope once, like next year, the year after, as a regular attendee.
Yeah, and just enjoy.
Just enjoy, even
But-
without even any presentation, just be a regular one. That
Yeah.
would be so different.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Again, congratulations on
Thanks.
your achievement.
Thank you.
It was an honor to present you with the award, and it's been an honor to serve with you on the board.
Oh, like that. Thank you very much.